Hello, welcome or welcome back to Pluto Fairy Tarot. I'm Jay, and if this reading is for you, you know you're the baddest to ever do it, right? Confirmation. Oh my goodness. Let me pause while that finishes. Okay, I'm back. Did not know that was going to go off. Anyway, that was perfect, Spirit. You know you're the baddest to ever do it, right? Okay, and I'm hearing that line from that CL song. Not bad as in bad, but bad meaning good, you know? Um, you are the baddest to ever do it. Do what? To be you. No one can do it like you, and you can't do it like anyone else. We are unique for a reason. Everyone is unique. Even identical twins are unique. And they were literally the same entity for a time. They were the same, literally, one fertilized egg, one zygote, I think. And then they became two. And the moment they became two, they began to diverge. They began to develop their unique aspects. Everyone is unique. So why are you trying to be anyone else? You are one of one. Why are you comparing yourself? I'm hearing. Why are you comparing yourself to anyone but yourself? That's what you got to worry about. Are you better than you were? Have you learned more than you knew before? Like that's what you got to be asking. Not comparing yourself to others, not trying to be someone you're not. You may not even really be consciously aware of it, but if this reading is for you, you need to be you. You need to step into that authenticity. No one can do it like you. It's not just that no one does, no one can. You are one of one. So act like it. That's what I'm hearing. We need to act like it. We are unique individuals who have unique things we can do. So let's share our light. Let's shine. Let's be our best selves and inspire others to do the same. Dang. Okay. There's like, I don't want to say heated because that sounds like bad, but like in a good way, this heated energy. Okay. What else wants to come through, Spirit? It wants to come through the cards. Yeah, you're the baddest to ever do it. I don't know what else to tell you. All you got to worry about is you. Have you learned? Have you grown? Have you evolved? Have you expanded? Contracted where necessary, right? It's not always you want to get bigger or expand more. Sometimes you want to get a little smaller and condense a little bit. It depends on the situation, what's appropriate. But just general positive movement forward, quote unquote, right? What serves the highest good and your highest good. That's what we need to be sticking to. Oh my goodness. Just kind of bent that while I was trying to take it out. So it's okay. We don't have a horrible crease in the center. Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's got a lid on her cup. Nothing else is getting in there. Nothing else is tainting the evaluation. It's me, myself, and I. I'm hearing that song, BB Rexa. It's me, myself, and I. That's what I got to worry about here. You know, insofar as you're worried about anyone else, it's like, I hope they're doing well, and that's beautiful. But it's not a competition. Not with everyone else. Maybe you could think of it as a competition with yourself if you find that to be a productive way to think of it. But that's who you're up against, you. You gotta focus on you. King of Cups reversed. I did bend this one before, not just now, but you can see it. And I bent this one this way, and this one bent this way. And it's the King and Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups upright, King of Cups reversed. I just heard hardening the feminine. Right? The feminine tends to want to be more harmonious and see the best in things, right? In a certain alignment. And it needs to be tempered, it needs to be hardened, we need to be able to make the hard choices and not just rely on our masculine aspect to do so. Right? We need to harden the feminine. Right? Tough love can be difficult to deliver sometimes. That's one example. It's not cruelty, but it can feel that way when we do not have a tempered feminine energy. An untempered and unrefined feminine energy can feel like, that's mean, I can't say that. And then we actually end up doing damage because something needed to be said. And in this case, this could be something you need to say to yourself primarily. Some way in which you already know, am I really doing what serves me? And you know the answer is no. In some way, right? Not that you're like doing nothing right or something like that. But it's, we're humans. We have certain patterns, certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Habits that we need to work on. And it's unique to each of us. Whatever it is, we gotta confront that. And we gotta, really put our foot down with ourselves. Judgment. Lay it all out on the table. I have this censored with tape because of YouTube, but typically they're all naked. So it's this communicating absolute authenticity, nothing being hidden. And you don't have to do this with anyone else, but you have to lay your cards on the table with yourself. Because no one can do everything. So what are your strengths, and what are your strengths to build on, and what are your weaknesses to shore up? We all have both. We got to be honest with ourselves to identify those things. And when you identify those things, your development goes so much faster. And like I said, we're just in competition, so to say, with ourselves. So you want to be the best you can be. Be real with yourself. Can I get any specifics about what'll help people with that? No. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to come through the cards? Yes. Something. 7 of Swords. Don't tell everyone what you're doing. Let them learn through seeing it, right? Let them see the change in you. Let them see the change in like the energy you leave behind, right? With these 2 swords in the ground. You're not hiding it. You're not trying to be sneaky, but it's just valuing your privacy. But when we tell people what we're working on, that can sometimes feel like doing it emotionally in a certain way. So then we don't end up doing it because we feel like we did in some way. And also, some people, if you tell them what you're working on, they will send malevolent energy working to mess with you. And if they don't know what you have going on, they can't do so, at least not as effectively. So it's pragmatic for multiple reasons. But let them see. Don't tell them, prove. Don't tell them they're wrong, prove them wrong. If people have these false conceptions of you in their head, let reality speak for itself. Okay. Bottom of deck energy, and then close it out. King of Pentacles reversed. You're not responsible. There's people who, whether they've made you feel responsible through some kind of manipulation, or you just have such a kind heart that you want to take care of them, one way or another. I'm hearing that song, one way or another, gonna find you, gonna get you one way. Yeah. It's like that's what people are thinking. They think you'll always stay within the confines of the little box they placed you in. Prove them wrong. Simply leave. Don't tell them, oh, I could leave at any time. Just walk out. Refuse to be contained by their restrictions. And you have to understand they're not your responsibility. You have to take that weight off your shoulders. It's really important for someone. Okay, we are responsible for ourselves, our dependents, so like children, animals, family members we're taking care of, right? That's what we're responsible. When we are directly responsible for another person, it's for a reason. Okay, just another person who you care about and you wish the best for, they're not your responsibility. And if you try and carry that weight, they never learn to take care of themselves and you exhaust yourself. So everyone is worse off. Inspire people to take charge of their own life by taking charge of your life. That will really help them. If you really want to help those people, and you do, I can feel it. Oh my goodness, can I feel it? um, I'm seeing the number 7 in my mind's eye very clearly. You really want to help people. You do so by helping yourself, by being the best you can be, sharing tips and tricks when people ask, sure. But just letting the results, thank you, Spirit, let the results speak for themselves. I think that's like the key point here. I'm going to split the deck and then we're going to be finished. The Empress reversed. It is not your job to nourish them. You have a nourishing energy, but you've been made to feel, or again, you just feel this way because of you have a kind heart, like you have to give to everyone else. Okay, for me, sometimes reversals are upright energy internalized, and it's also coming through that way. You need, my ear's ringing in my left ear, which is the feminine. You need to give this beautiful, nurturing, fertile, divine feminine energy, which you possess, and we all possess both masculine and feminine, so you don't necessarily have to be a divine feminine to have this energy within you, as in more feminine than masculine. Or a woman, you don't have to be a woman. You need to direct this energy into yourself, into you and yours, your family, your children, pets, people you're taking care of, right? That's who you need to direct it into. Not everyone else. And inspire them to do the same. And when you and your loved ones are bursting at the brim, filled with this beautiful energy, and there's excess, that can go out and help people. But if you give to others first and then only give scraps to yourself, you end up exhausted and you can't help yourself, and then you can't help others either. So everyone is worse off when we try to do what sounds like a really loving, kind thing to do. That's why the feminine needs to be hardened. The untempered feminine can get caught up in being nice and ends up not being kind, right? If that makes sense. That's the reading. Hope that reading resonated and made sense for you. If it did resonate and made sense, you can let me know by liking the video, commenting if you want to, and subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more readings from me in the future. All right, good luck and goodbye.